Right, now then, medical facts. So I've actually sent some pictures to Darren so you guys can actually have a look. So this first one is for babies. What it was...
I thought you said you were running out of put them in cages.
It's an old photo, you were allowed to then, apparently. What it was a chicken wire cage suspended out of an apartment window designed for babies to sit in and get fresh air and sunshine. What it treated? Cabin fever in babies.
Whoops.
I wasn't aware babies got cabin fever.
No. You can take them outside, can't you?
What replaced it was actually taking your baby
outside. Yeah. Who'd have thought?
I have actually seen similar bits that people have done like this in America, particularly for cats.
Yes.
I think possibly the reason you don't see them over here is, well, for one reason, the weather's so, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's not. It's very difficult because you don't know what different regulations different countries have. But I would no more put a cat in something like that than a child.
No.
But the fact that somebody thought this was a thing, I mean, and you know. Right, so next one.
Yeah.
You've got a lovely man there laying there. It almost looks like one of those Roman pictures or something.
Yeah, it's biblical, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's...
What it is sheep bowels to restore consciousness.
Sheep bowels.
It was white wine,
Yeah.
sheep dung, saffron and turmeric mixed into a potion to be consumed before bedtime.
Oh, nice.
What it treated was jaundice.
Really?
What replaced it was light therapy, intravenous, some globin.
Yeah. Hemoglobin?
No.
No?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
But the point is, you know.
Yeah.
Right. So, can you imagine these days if somebody from that far back in the future, like past,
yeah,
came into the future and appeared in Essex, he'd be brewing that stuff like nobody's business because everybody's orange.
Yeah.
Just thought. Not that there's anything wrong, and at least it smells like biscuits. And my hamster smells like biscuits.
Yeah.
Just saying. Right, this next one. Right, so this last one for medical facts is dung for sore throats. I would lie. I'm just saying. What it was, ingesting the white coating on canine faeces. Now,
you don't see white dog poo anymore.
You don't see white dog poo anymore because people are expected to pick it up.
Yeah. I say, you don't see white. That's what you used to see when you were a kid, you see white dog poo.
You did, but it's because nobody picked it up.
Yeah.
What it treated was sore throat from strep.
Alright.
What replaced it? Antibiotics, over-the-counter cough medicine. I'm not sure the sucker chew.
Yeah.
Just saying. Don't see tunes much these days.
Tunes.
Right, so that's the last bit on my bit, which means we're on to Darren's bits.
Hey. Alright, what have we got on here? The first one we got on here. Oh yes. A drunk Turkish man spent hours helping a search party looking for a missing person before he realised it was him. Gentleman 50 from northwestern province of Bursa had been drinking with friends when he wandered off into the woods. His wife was unable to contact him, so she and her friend and his friends called the police. In the woods he came across a search party and joined them. It was only when one of the rescuers shouted out his name and he responded, "I'm here," that he realised they were looking for him. I like to say we've all been there. I've drunk a lot, but I've never drunk that much that I've actually got a search party for myself.
I blacked out before and didn't remember seeing, or didn't remember actually seeing anybody outside a hotel. It was when the fresh air hit. It was also really hot in the hotel, and we were having I was worked in a bit, and there was all this wine on the table, and yeah, I was just drinking. I was so hot, and nobody else liked it, so I was just drinking it, and I didn't honestly feel any different until the fresh air hit, and then I forgot everything.
This one is
Right,
brilliant.
go on then.
Right, this one is the smallest building in Beirut, I believe, isn't it? The thinnest building in Beirut. It's called El Bassar, Arabic for the Grudge. Apparently, it's not the Grudge. It's
The equivalent
like
of
stick your finger up.
Yeah,
It's like screw you or things like that. It's only 2 foot wide at its smallest point, and only exists because the guy wanted to block his brother's view of the ocean. I mean, you've got to hate your brother a lot for that.
Well, to be fair, I mean, I know. As being a sibling myself, you bicker.
that's bigger on a severe scale, that isn't it? Let's face it.
The worst thing I did was I fell asleep in the back of the car, and I mean it was time before you had to wear seat belts or have child seats or anything like that. And I woke up with a hell of a start because my brother had shouted very loudly, and apparently I'd bit him on the bum. So he was asleep. Oh dear, it's so funny. Oh dear, not for him.
Well, that's fun.
Know.
Right, finally I can get chips without chips. This menu, you see on it, it's got chips, but it's got everything down there. Fresh cod, without chips, £4.10, with chips, £6. But you can actually get chips without chips, which is £1.90. Or you can get chips with chips for £2.40.
That's got to be 2 different sizes, it means, doesn't it? But they just haven't done that. They've just kept it on there, surely.
I don't know. There's £1.90 difference between the fresh cod and the with chips.
Oh, that's got to be a normal because they used to be small and large, small, medium, and large portions.
Yeah.
And then what they did basically was take it down to just regular and large.
Mind you, they also do cheese for £1.20. Or cheese with chips, £3.10.
It's isn't it?
Yeah. What else we got here? Oh yes. This one.
I fancy chips now. I never have chips.
But I was looking up and I found something. Right, Puma, which I didn't know. You got Puma is a German company. And it was created by Rudolf Dassler. Him and his brother had a company, Dassler's Brothers Shoe Company, and they had got an argument and they deteriorated, and they had created 2 different companies. Rudolf Dassler created Puma. His brother Adolf Dassler, or Addy as he was known, you probably guessed that, he created Adidas. Addy Dassler. I always thought it was American as well, but yeah, it says Adidas.
Didn't really give it much thought process again.
Adidas because of Adolf Dassler. Addy Dassler.
Really?
Yeah. So 2 of the biggest sportswear companies in the world.
Okay, I think
2 brothers.
Everybody would say that Nike and possibly in America Jordan's bigger, but it depends on
Nike's Jordans, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Air Jordans and Nikes.
All I know is that it makes people's feet smell.
Yeah, but they agreed to split in 1948.
And it was awful.
They split in 1948 and created 2 separate entities, Adidas and Puma. Which is nuts.
And why is it boys' changing rooms always smell like feet as well?
Don't know.
Don't ask me what I was doing in boys' changing rooms.
Right.
Right.
Got this one here as well. You got a cat with a knitting bit round it. Debbie like this. It's got recommend 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. This yarn is very hard to work with.
Now, funnily enough, 2 different looming ones I've been following on YouTube, because basically I'll watch bits, not get ideas, but I have ideas. Not sure how to do them. Look up different bits, and essentially, I'll make my own version. So some bits I've started jumping years ago, and I've got the design and that.
Yeah.
That was all me. But no, these hats I wanted to know how to purl and do booties and bits like that technically. So yeah, I was watching a couple of the leaning ones, and the two that I found that I liked also had cats that made constant appearances, which is what my point was with that. Sorry. I lost it.
I think, what are you going on about? I
can't remember where I was going. Sorry.
Yeah. What was it? I can't remember his name. Bill Bailey. He was saying. He said that was a long walk. That was a long walk down a windy road to a cafe that was closed.
Yeah, but you know what I'm like.
Right, and this one, which I thought was great, it's got kids' posters, because it says even Spider-Man has a bedtime. It says even Batman listens to his mum. Probably not.
For those of you that don't know, I feel sure that most of you know.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne's mother
and father were killed when he was a child.
So yeah. And I also don't believe one minute that Spider-Man really does have a bedtime.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man hasn't got mum and dad either.
No, he's
or an Uncle Ben.
No. But yeah, I feel depressed. But yeah, yeah. Obviously, somebody wanted to do a superhero thing, but didn't actually know very much.
No, that's right. Yeah, I just got to go on then. That's work.
And that's a bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Next bit is fan news.
It is. Now then, I am taking over on this one. You'll see that there is an absolutely stunner of a picture. And basically, Geo Boutique's been at it again, guys.
Yeah.
So we have got her new product. This is my voice to show you. I follow her page. And I just really love it when she creates. But this is called Reaching for the Stars Walleye. It's handmade, and it's an introductory offer of $39.99, and the price will be going up, but at the moment it is $39.99. Honestly, blooming good value, because I know how good her stuff is.
Yeah.
She's actually got more sale bits on her Etsy shop. She doesn't just do the Etsy shop, she's also got her own. You guys know, you've seen her boxes and whatnot. We've bought from her before. As I said, this is no way in any which way a paid advert. This is because we like her stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't checked out Jess's this week. I've been a bit slow, so I apologise. But if you get a chance to check out Pumpkin Hollow as well.
We got here. Right. Next we've got new commenters. Now again, some of these ones may have commented, but they may have commented a while ago before we were actually saying to people, look at these, look. So we have got Stormcrow 2323.
Hello, Storm.
Hello, Stormcrow. Betty Boop.
Betty Boop. That's what I sing that constantly to Mishka, don't I? Go boop boop be doop. And as I go boop boop, I tap her little nose with my nose. She loves it.
But yes.
It's gorgeous.
Hello, Betty Boop.
The first ever cartoon pin-up girl.
She was, yes.
When curves had curves. Right, what we got now?
Sarah Koskova.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
I'm not going to attempt your surname. I know what I'm like.
Ellen. We have had bits from Ellen in the past, but we haven't had any bits since we've been saying hello to the ones who've been commenting. So, hello, Ellen.
Hello.
And Tamsin Greenwood.
Tamsin's such a pretty name. Hello, Tamsin. Sorry.
Hello, Tamsin. Michelle Spite.
I'm going to say hello, Michelle.
Spite.
It's safer for me.
Hello, Michelle.
To be fair, my maiden name was a mouthful, so you know, to be honest, I don't really like missaying other people's.
We've also got Marble Maiden.
Marble Maiden.
Hello, Marble Maiden.
Hello.
She's only been starting doing bits. She's starting to do some unboxing bits.
Oh.
She's from America. She is. Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, guys, Pink Poodle actually does unboxing.
She does, well.
Yeah. You probably hear us mention her quite a lot because she
comments quite a bit.
Quite a bit. She's an absolute sweetheart. But go on.
Yep. And got Gemma Webb. It's a new one.
Hello, Gemma.
Hello, Gemma.
Oh, I know a few people with the surname Webb.
Yep. And that's it this week. They're the new ones.
Welcome, guys. Now, please remember, all of you, I know that Darren's got questions and bits to go on to, but I just wanted to put in, don't forget the prize draw is still running.
Yep.
You guys have been going nuts on the commenting, sort of. Some of you have been.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's
all the comments you get in, all the bits you get in, gives you another go.
Yeah, and don't forget, share, because if you get our numbers up to 500, it's the big prize.
We're going up bits. We're up to 397 now, and it stands at the moment.
The cut-off date for 500, I mean, obviously, we'd like to go higher than that and what have you.
Oh, yeah. The cut-off date is the 5th of November.
5th of November. There still will be a prize. We'll do that to you guys, but it just won't be as
big.
You know, not quite so much. Right.
So, questions. Right. With a bit from Nicolette Baker. Now, Nicolette's got ME, so she can only watch in the dark, and she can only read on subtitles.
Yeah, this is why I was apologising earlier, because I know that you know.
I'm going to send one message back to her anyway, but I haven't had a chance. So she doesn't understand how we're talking to people in the comments. Basically, it looks just like me, but is there something I'm not understanding, guys? I really love watching and would love to join in. Basically, it's like this.
Yeah, basically any messages
you have a bit come up
during the week, any questions, if there's a specific comment which stands out, or if basically you've got questions, we include, we include it. We will talk and chat and quite happily include you. Yeah.
And also we've got the bits for like the Sherlock, for the riddles, for the captions as well. So
we're trying, because the biggest problem is, because I talk so much, it's very, very difficult, the idea of Darren doing all the subtitles. There's just
especially it turns up like an hour long and bits like that. So that's a lot of typing. So
what we're trying to do is at least give you as much information. I'm trying to remember to face screen, so if you can,
they automatically go on. I don't know how long it takes for subtitles to automatically go on.
No,
because it only goes on generated on what the sound is.
Also with subtitles, I mean, I don't always make an awful lot of sense. So, and have you noticed when you say things to Google, like search for, I don't know, I was looking for something the other day, and it put in something else about something to do with ice cream, and I wasn't asking anything about ice cream. So, I mean, subtitles are only as good as the sound pickup goes. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me properly this week as well.
So there's one they had, I saw it a bit years ago. They were saying about I say sometimes I say things that I didn't Nintendo. So it's how bits pick up.
It is how bits pick up. I mean, it's like predictive text only with words that
so I've had a look at a bit, and you can get a microphone. It's quite cheap. So look at how on this bit to have like getting a microphone to put in the centre between the servers.
Because I'm so pleased that I can't remember. It was one of our hardcore.
You can't really see where it is, but we've got
covenants that were following us.
Over there.
Yeah, and was it Angela that said it was one of our hardcores anyway?
Yeah,
and you said that. You know, you couldn't hear me very well. I'm so pleased because it made me check afterwards.
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, it's a wonder any of you could hear me at all because it was so quiet. So we're hoping.
Yeah. So
we've got a bit of a test today.
I've moved the camera over because it was over on front of my laptop before.
That's right. Yeah, and that's why it keeps falling off.
I've moved it on here because it's on a small tripod. Because our big tripod's over there we film over there with.
Yeah. It's a bit of a to-do to get it out, but he is going to have to because
we need the light. We need the light because we've got the backlight from there.
Yeah, because I don't know whether you noticed last week, but Darren looked like he had a halo above him.
Yeah.
Admittedly, he's a good lad, but you know.
I've got a light behind me.
Taking it too far.
So
no, thank you for your question, and that is exactly it. Basically, we will read your questions during the week, and
take it out.
Not forget about
now we're putting them all on here as well.
Put it on
now I'm putting them all on here,
and she'll get an up-to-date answer. But the reason he does that is because it gives me time to think about bits, because I'm not always that quick.
Yeah. Right. What else we got? Oh yes, I put on this because a few people asked about the Halloween calendar. Will we be getting the Halloween calendar from Coven?
We are.
Yes, we are.
We initially were sort of like.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, Lady Law says she's got it as her favourite subscription box so far. Did you sign up for Halloween box? Yes. So yes, we have.
However, we're not going to do it as a countdown.
No.
We've talked about it, and basically, because I know how much Vlogmas is incredibly exhausting. You sort of have to take us how you find us, and I do hurt sometimes.
Vlogmas. If you look back on last year's, it is.
I mean,
different.
Guys,
because we put out the normal videos we would normally put out,
and
a Vlogmas one every day, or it's going to be HAMster this year.
What we can promise you is we've got some really good advent calendars.
Yeah.
There's still a couple more we're waiting.
But what we're going to do with the Halloween one is we will unbox it
on Halloween.
Or the video will come up for Halloween.
For the video to go out.
So if you've already got the box,
it won't spoil the
surprise of what's in it.
So,
and if you haven't got the books, you get to see it all by Halloween.
I mean, to be honest, we thought of different bits, and it's all right with the advent calendar because when we do Vlogmas, it's different because if any of you guys watched last year, we do quite a few different advent calendars, not necessarily the norm as well. We like to do different ones, especially like from individual places and bits like that, and also try out ones we're curious about, particularly. And I also made my own one up last year. I'm hoping to do that again this year. But yeah, it's just a bit of a mixed match, really.
That's right. We've got all sorts of fun things this year.
Yeah.
We'll
no
tell you about
spoiler
later.
alerts, sorry.
No. But yes, we have got the Halloween box coming up, and it will be coming up on Halloween.
If it's as good as we think it's going to be, and if the Advent one isn't too
Expensive.
Potentially
Because a lot of these
we'd love
ones
to
are really
get
expensive.
the southern one.
There are different ones that look really good, but they're about 70, 80 quid.
I mean,
And I can't afford that.
with these little individual ones where you've got like Coven or you've got the Witchy ones and bits like that, you're talking real stuff.
Yeah.
When you consider that, you know, they want to put good stuff in, these things aren't going to be cheap.
Well, no, if you think like 24 days, £3 an item.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nearly 75 quid. Yeah, I mean, £3 an item isn't that high. I mean,
Yeah, and I say that usually when they hit like that, they do tend to outcost us, unfortunately. But
yeah.
It's a balance. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. So, any more questions?
Nope, that was all the questions.
Oh,
But we have other comments.
We have comments. Ooh.
Other comments and things. Can't remember what we got on it. Lottie Waynes, I'm a coffee drinker, but the tea I will drink. Oh, it's because Debbie was saying about the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, tea she will drink is peppermint. You should give it a go, Debbie.
Now, I actually asked Dan to put this on here because basically, I want to know: did you try a few teas first, or have you found one that's really like? Have you tried a few and found one in particular that's really pepperminty? If so, please give me the details of which one.
Because Debbie was looking at having a go at Tessemancy, reading tea leaves.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like tea because she sucked on a tea bag when she was a little child.
I was 3.
So,
my earliest memory.
So she doesn't drink tea. But obviously she needs something to get the bit in there. Yeah, so. Right. And what we got now? Angela said the new setup works well, but it's hard to hear Debbie.
Yeah, so we sort of followed that one, but no.
I've adjusted bits this time. Because I tried doing it on the camera, but that camera doesn't. The camera wasn't picking up sound.
No, it's weird, isn't it?
Mind you, my desktop was picking up sound last week, and this one is it's only actually picking up from my phone on this one.
Very odd.
But it was picking up from the laptop last time. But as I said, we're looking at getting a microphone, put it between us, so.
Yeah,
that should help.
As they're not extortionate or anything like that, it's something that's
the flashy ones are obviously expensive, but
because we enjoy
the basic one is
you guys, and the last thing we want is that you can't hear us, and we want to make things as easy as we possibly can for you. And say, if any of you do have hearing problems, or like our young lady that's got MS,
she can't have the sound on, or she's up at night.
We'll always try and help, and we're always trying to answer questions. As Darren said,
I've been really bad with answering questions.
He will get back to you, especially
I've been doing them. I've been editing a video every day. So it's as well as trying to set up this new bit.
Also, Darren has sleep apnea. I don't know whether you guys knew that, but basically, he is known to drop off to sleep if he does anything too much. He does fall asleep.
Yeah, I think on some bits before the odd swear words got through on them when I put on one.
I mean, apologise. Yeah, but we try not to.
But yes, because I've fallen asleep and missed it when I was editing.
I've seen it before. If you notice the camera going slightly sideways when he's videoing me while I'm sat here.
Yeah.
When I'm talking to you guys about different bits and baps, I get like the halls and whatnot.
Yeah.
If you see this camera going off to the side ever so slightly, it's because he's fallen asleep while he's videoing me. Literally, honestly, he's never had the problem in a car. Although, you know, to be fair, I mean, he very rarely leaves me anyway because I'm not safe to be left. I'm really not. But yeah. So what we got?
What next? Oh, and Betty Boop was hi from Toronto, Canada. I was trying to go.
Oh wow!
Hello, Toronto, Canada.
You make the best TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay, I know Marple's all ours, but honestly, the Canadian.
You get some good ones from Canada, yeah.
So good because your guys' humour seems to be pretty much the same as ours anyway.
Yes, colonial, isn't it?
Yeah.
And oh yeah, Angela, because on one of the bits I asked you the week was release the Kraken. Angela got the bit right because I gave an extra point for it. It was release the Kraken because it was on the cover and it was a magnet. And I said, what film's that from? I think it's from Clash of Titans.
Yeah,
and it is. It's from Clash of Titans.
Points. Angela got bonus point on that.
But it is. I was surprised that it was. It's actually in
Jason and the Argonauts.
Yeah.
I was so close. Who else said that?
I can't remember. Somebody else said that as well.
But yeah,
I can't remember who it was. But yeah,
so close.
I think it was Noel. Can't remember her name now.
We really apologise. I mean, obviously,
I'm dreadful with names as it is.
We know your names. We know who we're referring to.
Nether Noel.
All right.
Nether Noel. She does, but yeah,
we do get
she went for Jason and the Argonauts. But no, it was Clash of the Titans, and I was surprised because it was also in the new Clash of the Titans as well. Because we didn't get very far into the new one.
No, because they didn't have the owl in it.
Well, they did.
Yeah, but they
did.
In a cage.
Yeah, so they picked up the owl and he said, "What's that?" And he said, "Well, we won't be needing that." I said, "Well, we're watching it, will we?"
Can't have the owl out of it.
But yes, it was in both films where he said, "Release the Kraken."
How very dare they leave that owl out? It was gorgeous.
Yeah. And Marble Maiden. Well, I just found you guys and I love all your unboxings. Thank you very much. And oh yes, and this one here I put in was from Ellen.
Hello, Ellen again.
Yeah, because she said about the Batman one, which we got in the Mega Crate.
Oh yeah.
It's from the Dark Universe one.
The creepy one.
Yeah, she said about it. So I thought people might want to know if you don't know about it. So Batman takes place in different universes. That figure looks like it's from the Dark Multiverse, Earth 22.
Oh.
Which is where the Batman Who Laughs comics take place. I've seen that. I've seen the bits of that. He's got stud bits over the eyes, and it's like an evil version of Batman crossed with the Joker. I read the comments a few years ago, and the worst part was him being mean to Alfred. Not mean to Alfred. No.
No. I know in Gotham he could be. Well, he was a child.
Yeah.
But Alfred knew how to tackle him. But no, you don't get rude to Alfred. I mean, Alfred's lovely.
I believe that was.
Like an Alfred.
I believe that was it. Yeah. That is all of it. Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the new format anyway, and I hope you can hear me better this week. Please let me know what you guys think. If you've got any comments, if you know more about certain things that we bring up and bits like that, by all means, let us know. We're quite happy to be taught on bits. And as I said, as Darren said, that Batman information was blooming interesting, actually.
That's right.
But yeah, I mean, we're not formal. We are who we are. We don't pretend to be anybody else. And we love that you guys are the same. So if you have any questions and bits like that, please do write in. And say if we don't get back to them on a Friday, or if they're more personal ones, we will reply privately. But it does take a bit more time because I don't really deal with any of that. I've got my own personal account bits that some of you guys know, and
but yeah, so we're cutting. I'm cutting down on the videos we've got coming up. So I may have chance in here to actually do something else.
Basically,
I'm supposed to be opening our eBay shop again as well. But there you go. I still haven't a chance to do that yet.
The problem is you get so tired, love, and he honestly, he does absolutely everything for me. So, it gets done when it gets done. It's sort of like we don't really live in the real world because we're not outside of it.
Other bits we're going to have coming up as well, because I've just seen a bit over there. Is thought it was like we've done a few tarot ones with what we've bought recently. What tarot ones we bought, but I thought we would go for the ones we've already got.
Yeah.
We're going to go through the ones and show the ones we've already got.
Interested in the different packs that you can get, and we've got different Oracle ones, and we've got. I am going to be getting the Buffy one at some point.
Yep, the Buffy one comes out in October.
So going to do that.
Yeah.
Still waiting on that, by the way, Jem. Just saying.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see if she does one like Buffy.
She's got to know what to do with it first.
Yeah, I know, it's working out the design and that, isn't it? It's not, you know. And
But
without it looking cheesy as well, you want it sort of like to be.
Yeah.
Sit to the film. Or film? My God, no, not.
I've never even seen the film.
Series.
Yeah, but yeah. So.
Right, guys. So be safe, be different, and we will see you again soon.
Yeah. Have a good one. Bye.